Testing. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Spring 2026 Nursing Pinning Ceremony. The music will start soon and the graduates will be entering in just a moment. Before they come in, we're asking you to please remain standing and hold your applause until the last graduate reaches their seat. Please be seated. And let's give our graduates a huge round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to the Spring 2026 Pinning Ceremony. I'm Dr. Susan Holland. I'm the Dean of the Nursing Program, and we are very, very, very excited to have you here this afternoon, and we're here to celebrate our students. We're here to honor them for their incredible accomplishments. As we progress through the program, in the next hour or so, I've asked you to please take note of the students' dedication, their determination, and their perseverance, and the sacrifices that they have made to reach this milestone. They will soon enter into their nursing careers, and we are incredibly proud of them. One more round of applause. We also want to recognize the generous FSW Foundation donors who have provided support to the nursing program. With us upstairs, we have Lee Health. We have representatives from NCH. We have Susan Bernath, one of our previous faculty from many years ago. We have Frank and Ellen Previty. We have Tom Kelly, Jack Williams, and Susan Kyle. So again, thank you for them. I just wanted to let everyone know how honored we are that they could join us today. They have truly been instrumental in supporting our students and our programs. And on behalf of the nursing program, thank you. We also have President Albritton and his wife Cassandra with us upstairs, and board member Jared Branchizio also attending our penning ceremony. And of course, we couldn't do this without our nursing faculty. And Dr. Lewis will introduce them later. So welcome, family and friends. Let's get started celebrating our graduates. And Dr. Lewis is our Associate Dean, and she'll start the next part.
I think we need to thank the families too, right? It's so great that so many family members are here today. Thank you. Welcome to Spring 2026 Nursing Pinning at Florida Southwestern State College. Yes, I am Dr. Mary Lewis, the Associate Dean of the School of Nursing. I'm glad to be here to honor these graduates. We have an esteemed, experienced group of faculty who are proud of each one of you here today, too. I want to introduce you with their names now. If you would stand just for a second when I call your name. From the Charlotte campus, Professor Charlene Schwinn. Professor Monica Pedwell. Professor Lenora Mays. Thank you. From Collier campus, Dr. Donna Johnson-Bird. Professor Deborah Ebo. Professor Sandra Ostrike. Professor Samantha Patnaud. And Dr. Valerie Dornima. From the Lee campus, Professor Nora Stadelman. Professor Tiffany Thomas. Dr. Cynthia Marshall. Professor Stephanie Siska. Dr. Sarah McGregor. Dr. Michelle Rentis. Professor Jalissa Gonzalez. Professor Mario Goldrick. And we have adjuncts here today. Dr. Jennifer Cittadino is here. And I think Dr. Ronald Burton from Charlotte. If there's any CAs here, would you mind standing? We appreciate our clinical associates as well. We also have our student success team, Lexania Matos, Joanne Sabo, and Janelle Kingsbury. We have program and clinical coordinator, Shelley Callender. And on Charlotte campus, Cheryl Hart. We have a pretty new simulation team as well. Robert Miller from Collier. Bridget Arredondo from Lee. And Shannon Parrish. Our administrative staff who've been very helpful today too. Michelle Sherman. It's her birthday today. Marie Dare, Linda Sposito, and Dr. Harvey, Collier Campus Director, is here today. I think that's all the introductions. Nursing school is hard. Did you know that? Nursing school is hard, but the value in becoming a nurse is immeasurable. Once you are a registered nurse, you will always be a registered nurse. This will be your identity. And somebody asks you, what do? You say, I am a nurse. Because of this, doors of opportunity will open for you. You will be a blessing to many people, no matter what specialty you choose to work in. Being in school has introduced you to the rigors and rewards of becoming an RN. Go forward now in your career goals as bedside nurses, administrators, or nursing educators. Never forget what you have learned. Take note of Professor Susan Bernath. She was a professor here for about 30 years and now retired for almost that many years. She's never forgotten the college and actually donated to create our VR lab for our nursing students. Let me give her an applause. Congratulations to you all, you did it. Whew. At this time, I would like to invite our ASN Program Director, Joseph Bear Stencil, to the podium to present a few special awards.
At this time, we'd like to start by recognizing those students serving or who have served in the military. Please stand so we can recognize you. Thank you all for your dedication and service. The NSNA Award. The National Student Nurses Association brings students together and conveys the standards and ethics of the nursing profession. It also helps nursing students prepare for leadership roles in the future. The following students will receive a certificate and a leader cord, which signifies their participation in and dedication to their campus's National Student Nurses Association. These students are Alyssa St. Esprit, Charlotte Chapter Secretary. Please come forward. Yep. Haley Villanueva, Collier Chapter President. Emanuela Marinskew, Collier Chapter Vice President. And Jocelyn Walker, Collier Chapter Social Media. Gina Costanets, Lee Chapter President. Aida Mendoza, Lee Chapter Vice President. Riley Caldwell, Lee Chapter Secretary. Maribel Aguilar, Lee Chapter Treasurer. Catherine Crater, Lee Chapter Marketing. Ashley Esmeralda Carhuecas, Lee Chapter Events. On to the Clinical Excellence Award. Within each cohort, a student was chosen by the faculty for their clinical excellence. These students have shown commitment to continuous improvement, dedication to the highest standards of practice and a willingness to go above and beyond to meet the patient's needs. This semester's Clinical Excellence Award recipients are Alexa Beltran, Charlotte Campus Traditional Program. Clayton Studer, Charlotte Campus Evening Weekend Program. Oh, they might get out of order. Juliana Flores, Collier Campus Traditional Program. Renelle Charlery, Collier Campus Evening Weekend Program. Shakina Holness, Lee Campus Traditional Program. Montana DeSantis, Lee Campus Traditional Copham Program. And Benjamin Pasteres, Lee Campus Evening Weekend Program. One more. On to the Outstanding Student Award. Their criteria for the Outstanding Student Award is a student who is exemplary in the course setting and has also demonstrated clinical excellence. The students receiving this award are Estelle Kair, Charlotte Campus Traditional Program. Morgan Varnum, Charlotte Campus Evening Weekend Program. Alexis DePure, Charlotte Campus Traditional Program. Charlie Showalter, Collier Campus Evening Weekend Program. Jasmine Kinzer, Lee Campus Traditional Copham Program. And Samira Martinez Rodriguez, Lee Campus Evening Weekend Program. I would like to introduce today's student speaker for this year's pinning ceremony, Emma Blackburn from the Lee Traditional Copham Campus Program.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Okay. Today marks more than just the end of a program. It marks the height of a journey that has challenged, shaped, and ultimately prepared us to become nurses. We all know it wasn't easy. It was the late nights spent studying when exhaustion felt overwhelming, the early mornings before clinical when coffee became a necessity, and the long shifts where we were pushed mentally, physically, and emotionally. It was in those moments that we questioned ourselves, wondering if we were good enough, and kept going anyway. And throughout all of that, we didn't just survive, we grew. We leaned on each other, built bonds, found strength we didn't know we had. In those long days and even longer nights, those friendships are what carried us through the toughest moments. The people sitting next to you today are more than just classmates. They are the ones who understood the tears, stress, victories in a way no one else could. Somewhere along this journey, we became nurses, but just as importantly, we found some lifelong friends who made it all possible. That being said, none of us are here alone. To our family, friends, and faculty, thank you. Thank you for your patience, your encouragement, and your belief in us, even when we struggled to believe in ourselves. Your support carried us through more than you probably really realize. In these past 2 years, we've survived exams, clinical rotations, and what felt like an endless number of ATI assignments. I think it's safe to say that today we're not just celebrating becoming nurses, we're also celebrating never having to open ATI again. Yes. Through it all, we discovered our why. Before I started nursing school, I found this quote that really resonated with me, and looking back now, I feel that it speaks to all of us here today. The quote goes, "A satisfied life is better than a successful one, because our success is measured by others, but our satisfaction is measured with our own soul, mind, and heart." And sorry, and though through success, okay. And through this journey, I've come to understand that nursing isn't about how successful we appear, but about the lives we touch and the meaning we find behind nursing. Sorry. Nursing is more than a career, it's a unique blend of science, skill, and soul. It's being there for people on some of their best and worst moments of their lives. Sorry, I'm gonna hold this closer. My contacts are like kind of messing up. Okay. All right. It's not just about treating patients, it's about making them feel seen, heard, and cared for when they're most vulnerable. Now here we are on the edge of something new. It's okay to feel nervous, it's okay to feel unsure, but don't forget we are prepared, we are capable, and we have put in the work. Trust your training, trust your instincts, and don't be afraid to use your voice. Advocate fiercely for your patients, stand confidently in your knowledge, and continue to grow every single day. And most importantly, never forget the privilege of being a nurse. To be invited into someone's life in such a meaningful way is truly something special. As we move forward, let's carry not only what we've learned, but who we've become. Let's support one another, lift each other up, and remember what it means to be a nurse. Because this profession is more than a title, it's a calling. One that demands empathy, strength, purpose far greater than ourselves. So wherever you go from here, let us lead with compassion, stand with confidence, and never lose sight of the impact on every life we touch. We made it, not just through nursing school, but through every moment that has tested and shaped us. And this isn't the beginning of our careers, it's the beginning of the difference we are going to make. Thank you.
Thank you, Emma. Beautiful. This pinning tradition has begun over 150 years ago when Queen Victoria awarded Florence Nightingale an engraved pin and a large sum of money. Florence used the money to pioneer a nursing school where she began the tradition of nursing students receiving a Medal of Excellence as they completed the nursing program. The symbolism for this pinning ceremony is a rite of passage for these dedicated students who have demonstrated their commitment to achieving the honor and privilege of becoming a nurse. The pin that is being given out today is unique to Florida Southwestern State College. We hope these students wear them proudly. At this time, I would like to invite the Charlotte faculty to come forward. We'll start with the students from Charlotte Day program. Jessica Alves dos Santos. Jessica would like to thank God, Virgin Mary, her mother, the Bradfield and Durazio families, Sue, Anthony, and friends for their love and support. Haley Angelico. Haley would like to thank Jackson and Dawson for standing in as her practice patients, her husband and family for going above and beyond throughout this journey. Heather Banker. Heather would like to thank her friends and family. Most importantly, thanks to me for believing in me, doing the hard work, and never quitting. Carly Barros. Carly would like to thank their parents and husband, Enrique, for their love and support throughout nursing school. Alexandra Beltran. Alexandra would like to thank her parents, sisters, and boyfriend for their sacrifices, love, and encouragement every step of the way. Laura Bownett. Laura would like to thank God, her husband, children, family, and friends, especially Sebastian, who turned pain into purpose and shaped her nursing journey. Ivani Brown. Ivani would like to thank God, her family, friends, and professors. Evelyn Cabrera. Evelyn would like to thank God for his provision, her husband Raymond for support, her children for strength, and family and friends who believed in her and helped reach this goal that was once a dream. Haley Carvanale. Estelle Chayer. Estelle would like to thank her parents, Daniel and Leslie, and her husband, Isan, for their continuous love and support throughout her nursing journey. Stacy Soretto. Sydney De Armas. Sydney would like to thank her husband, Waldy, and her kids, Mason, Jackson, and Addison, her family and her best friends who have gotten her through this. Carly DePaz. Kaylee Garcia. Evelyn Garcia Lopez. Luke Hempfling. Melanie Hernandez. Samantha Hillway. Samantha would like to thank God, her partner, family, and loved ones in heaven for their strength when this felt impossible. Amy Kriegshauser. Amy would like to thank Kevin, her girls Kelly and Emily, and the friends who kept her alert and semi-oriented with caffeine, snacks, and pink highlighters. Samantha Loader. Jonathan Lopez. Jonathan would like to thank his mom, younger siblings, girlfriend, his classmates, and professors who helped and supported him throughout his journey. Amanda Martinez. Amanda would like to thank her parents, Darlene and Emilio, for teaching her to chase her dreams, her sister, boyfriend, friends, and those in heaven watching over her. Stephanie Martinon. Stephanie would like to thank her incredible family and her boyfriend, Andrew, for their constant love, encouragement, and sacrifices for always believing in her. Brylin Olson. Brylin would like to thank her Nana and her boyfriend for all their endless love, support, and encouragement. Mary Perrone. Mary would like to thank her family, friends, and professors for their support, encouragement, and belief throughout her journey. Marie Josie Prevalon. Marie would like to thank her husband for being her biggest supporter and partner and her family for their encouragement. Alvaro Rios. Zoe Ruiz Mendez. Jessica Sino. Jessica, is Jessica here? Okay. Alyssa S. Spree. Alyssa would like to thank her parents, brother, family, and friends for their unwavering support and unconditional love. Justice Yu. Justice would like to thank the FSW nursing staff and his family for their endless support. Now the Charlotte Evening Weekend program. Mary Allen. Jael Aguilar. Jael would like to thank her mom, dad, mother-in-law, and husband. Thank you for being her village when she needed it the most. Anastasia Charles. Anastasia would like to thank her husband, family, and friends for supporting her through all the laughs, tears, and during this crazy adventure. Emma Cole. Emma would like to thank her trauma-bonded friends, her boyfriend, Ethan, and most importantly, her mother, Megan, for being her inspiration through it all. Deanna Foster. Deanna would like to thank her husband, Shannon, her parents, Larry and Pauline, and her family and friends who helped her make it through. Jocelyn Galindo. Jocelyn would like to thank her loving husband for being her strongest supporter, her two sisters for leading her by example, and her work family for all their love and encouragement. Jacqueline Magallanes. Jackie would like to thank God, family, and friends for their unconditional love and support, and her late father, whose hard work and love continue to inspire her. Jessica Michaels. Jessica would like to thank her parents and siblings and two children, Bryce and Bray, for being her strength and for their endless love, patience, and support. Haramar Ramos Martinez. Haramar would like to thank her family and friends for all their love and support, especially her mother and father for giving her this opportunity. Clayton Studer. Morgan Varnum. Morgan would like to thank her friends and family for their care, support, and motivation needed to succeed. Elliot and Eliza, Mommy loves you. Megan Westerick. Megan would like to thank her husband Daniel, her kids Josh and Levi, Ivy, her parents, her sister, her in-laws, her study buddies who have turned into best friends. Ashley Young. Gina Zamora. Gina would like to thank God, Ashlyn, Mikey, Cameron, Mom and Dad, friends, and little Wayne, cause it all worked out. At this time, I would like to invite the Collier faculty to come forward. We'll start with the Collier Traditional Day program. Maura Barabi. Maura would like to thank her lovely father and mother and boyfriend for supporting her through this journey and believing in her. Rose Darlene Berglet. Allison Cotrone. Eduardo Delgado. Alexis Dupuy. Alexis would like to thank her family, husband, and friends for their constant encouragement, love, and support throughout nursing school and this unforgettable journey. Whitney Desalis. Whitney would like to thank her dad, who encouraged her to apply for the program. Your support means everything to her, and a colossal thank you to her family. Lauren Diaz. Lauren would like to thank her family, boyfriend, and preceptor, but especially her parents for their unwavering support since day one. She loves you all. Noe Dominguez Perez. Noe would like to thank the parents for constantly supporting them throughout this journey, and most importantly, themselves for persevering past hardships, obstacles, and setbacks. Jennifer Fior Amati. Jennifer would like to thank her husband, Zachary, Landon, Colt, and Robin for always believing in her and supporting her every step of the way. Juliana Flores. Juliana would like to thank God, her parents, Kino, and Jennifer, her family, and friends, especially Lauren and Alexis, for their love and support and encouragement. Caitlin Hakes. Caitlin would like to thank her dad for his unwavering support and her family and friends for believing in her every step of the way. Dina Lawyer. Anthony Liria. Anthony would like to thank everyone for supporting him along the way. A special thanks to his parents for believing in him. Emanuela Marinescu. Catherine Mendez. Catherine would like to thank God, her fiance, her brothers, grandparents, in-laws, and most importantly, her parents who have sacrificed everything for her and her brothers. Lambros Orphan at Duluth. Lambros would like to thank Lindsay for supporting him every step of the way through school. He loves you to the moon and back. Shout out to Mike and Ants. Lizette Puentes. Lizette would like to thank her friends, family, and co-workers for their endless support, encouragement, patience, and belief in her journey to become a nurse. Gabrielle Ruggiero. Gabrielle would like to thank his family. Thank you for all your love, support, and good wishes. To his grandma Yoya, he loves you and misses you. Michael Seneca. Oswald Skyers. Oswald would like to thank his professors for the enormity of this joyous occasion by expressing his sincerest gratitude with words, "Gratitude is a must." Jaden Smith. Olivia Tate. Haley Villanueva. Ant Villard. Ants would like to thank Savannah, Jay, and his parents for believing in him and honor Lambros, Mike, Dinah, Rose, and Lindsay. Love life. Jocelyn Walker. Jocelyn would like to thank her entire class for having each other's backs throughout the program. She couldn't have asked for a better nursing cohort. Cheyenne Toy Williams. Cheyenne Toy would like to thank her parents, partner, and friends for their unwavering support and her son for being her greatest motivation throughout this journey. Ashley Wilchin. Ashley would like to thank her parents, loved ones, and sister for their constant support and guidance and motivation. Sarah Wilchin. Sarah would like to thank her parents and her best friends for their support and encouragement, and her sister for completing this program together. Now the Collier Evening Weekend Program. Renelle Shellery. Renelle would like to thank all her friends and family who supported and pushed her to continue this program. Jessica Duprat. Jessica would like to thank God. It was faith and prayer that got her through these 2 years, and of course, lots of crying. Christy Gallagher. Christy would like to thank her parents for the unconditional support and encouragement. Without you, this accomplishment would not have been possible. Daniela Garcia. Daniela would like to thank her parents and all professors who have helped her through the journey, her classmates, and Jackson for encouraging her to keep going. Kiaya Mazador. Kiaya would like to thank Christ for her cohort, her steadfast support, Professor Canty for encouragement, Professor Ostreich for compassion, Professor Bird for dedication, all faculty and professors for their guidance, and my family for unwavering love. Christy Ordaz. Christy would like to thank her spouse, George, her children, Rosie and Jay, and Mama and Papa Bear for love and strength in surviving her storms. Hey, look, fam, I made it. Victoria Rico. Victoria would like to thank her family and friends for being her support system, to her husband for supporting her during the highs and lows. Claire Showalter. Claire would like to thank Laura, Jesse, Mom, Dad, Peter, Vincent, Frank, and everyone else who supported her and believed in her along the way. At this time, I would invite the Lee faculty to come forward.
Natalie Acuna. Natalie would like to thank her dad for being her rock and emotional support, and for her mom for cheering her on from afar. Love you guys. Maribel Aguilar. Shayna Aguilar. Shayna would like to thank her friends and family, especially her loving parents and boyfriend who helped her through this journey. Austin Betts. Austin would like to express his deepest gratitude for Hannah for all of the sacrifices they made to get here. Also, thanks, Mom, Dad, for always being so supportive. Kelly Bonkowski. Jason Bach. Idriaris Bosch Figuero. Marcelo Bulatovic. Anna Donatian. Anna would like to thank her parents, Roberto and Jenny, her boyfriend, Philip, along with his family, Aaron, Scott, Sarah, for their endless love and unwavering belief in her. Ashley Estrema Cacuecas. Ashley would like to thank God, Richie, her family, and everyone who supported her throughout this journey, and baby girl for having a due date after graduation. Madison Facundo. Madison would like to thank God first, her fiance, parents, and her family for their endless love, support, and encouragement throughout her journey. Marcela Fudero Ferro. Ashley Freeborn. Isabella Genovese. Nicole Hernandez Valetin. Nicole would like to first thank God for carrying her through this journey and her father for watching over her from heaven. She is deeply grateful for her mother, her grandmother, and their endless love, support, and encouragement. Mackenzie Halupa. Mackenzie would like to thank her parents, siblings, Carlos, and her Mimi. She loves you all to the moon and back. Shakina Wholeness. Shakina would like to thank God, her husband, the entire faculty and staff, and everyone who supported her during this journey. Special thanks to Mackenzie. Katie Israel. Emma Kennedy. Emma would like to thank her family, friends, professors, and her classmates for the ongoing love, support, and memories. Gina Kostaninitz. Gina would like to thank her dog, Shrimp, her parents, Professor Thomas, Professor Goldrick, and Einstein group chat. Lily Lemoyne. Lily would like to thank her family for their endless love, support, and guidance throughout this program. I am who I am because of you. Whitley Madhier. Whitley is grateful to her family, friends, professors, and classmates for the love and support. She could not have done this without you. Vicky Alexandra Mathern. Shay Memorian. Aida Mendoza. Aida would like to thank her husband and son for their endless love and encouragement, her parents for always believing in her mother-in-law for the late night coffee, and God for guiding her. Faiza Mizadiu. Faiza would like to thank her family for being here. To her soulmate Logan, thank you for being her anchor. She loves you all. Pedro Miranda Rodriguez. Adriana Nostas. Adriana would like to thank God for carrying her through this journey. She honors her grandpa and her aunt who are watching over from heaven, and the women in her family. Thank you for your love, strength, and endless support. Jenna Shamir Ortiz Colon. Jenna Shamir would like to thank her family and God for helping her strength, resilience, and courage to never give up. Netziev Perez. Netziev would like to thank God, her family, and friends who are her strength, support, and who push her on every day. Fatima Santamaria. Fatima would like to thank her hardworking parents, her little brother, her emotional support pups, and the hearts who've lovingly supported her and stood by her. Sky Salih. Sky would like to thank her professors for giving her every opportunity possible, and her mom, dad, and sister for supporting her through this journey. Melissa Sparks. Melissa Melissa would like to thank Chris, Scarlett, Sawyer, Connie, Kurt, Terry, Ed, Darcy, Allison, and her entire family for making this journey possible. Joel Tepanez. Joel would like to thank God, his family, girlfriend, friends, and professors for supporting him and guiding him through these past 2 years. Lindsay Tucker. Kayla Ulysses Atine. Kayla would like to thank God for unconditional love, her mom for emotional support, her personal bank, and endless encouragement. Kamora Williamson. Kamora would like to thank God for strength and endurance, her mother for unwavering love, and her support system for encouraging her to succeed. Mitch Corrigan. Mitch would like to thank this cohort, his family, and most of all, Fatima, Belle, and Joel. I'm glad I met you guys. The Lee Copham Group. Samantha Austin. Samantha would like to thank her friends, family, and faculty for their support through this journey. She couldn't have done it without you. Ella Biting. Ella would like to thank her family and boyfriend for always being supportive and encouraging, and her nursing school friends she made along the way. Emma Blackburn. Emma would like to thank everyone who supported her through this journey, to her family, friends, and professors. She could not have done this without you all. Riley Caldwell. Riley would like to thank her parents, brother, and friends for their love, support, and belief in her. Nicole Cardenas Carcamo. Nicole would like to thank Anthony, her children, Sophia and Adam, her parents, siblings, friends, including the six-pack. Angela Carmona. Angela would like to thank her family and friends for their support and understanding. We did it. Erica DeBacher. Erica would like to thank her dad and Dale for their unwavering support, her family and friends, her girls, JJ and KM. She couldn't have made this here without you. Montana DeSantis. Montana would like to thank her mom, dad, whose unwavering love and guidance shaped her, and her fiance for his endless love and support. Anthony Dragic. Anthony would like to thank his parents for being his foundation, his girlfriend Megan for listening to all his complaints, and Marley and Pilot for making nursing school bearable. Arcela Gonzalez. Arceli would like to thank God, her family, and friends for their love and support. Giselle Guzman. Giselle would like to thank her parents for their unwavering support, Bolton for constant encouragement, and for being a study buddy, and friends for always being there. Marley Harrelson. Marley would like to thank his family for all their support, his good friends, Anthony and Pilot, for getting him through every exam, and his girlfriend, Allison, for being there every step of the way. Vanessa Jean-Louise. Vanessa would like to thank her parents for their endless sacrifices, her family and friends, and all who believed in her journey. Carmi Joseph. Michelle Kayla. Sorry. Michelle would like to thank all her family and friends for their encouragement, Anakin and Ezra for understanding that mom had to study, the Fantastic Five for sharing this journey with her. Jasmine Kinzer. Jasmine would like to thank her family, her father for inspiring her to become a nurse, and her boyfriend for his unwavering support. Sarah Matthews. Sarah would like to thank her family, friends, and professors for supporting her through every challenge and guiding her on this incredible journey. Mallory Medina. Mallory would like to thank her husband, Wilmer, for his endless support, constant encouragement, and devotion throughout her nursing school journey. Sophia Mota. Sophia would like to thank her family for the encouragement and support through this program, especially her mom. She is endlessly grateful for her love. Nira Noguera. Nira is especially grateful for her husband's patience and unwavering support, and thankful for her family and friends' love and encouragement. Anthony Pilot. Anthony would like to thank his parents, Eva and Steve, his sister Kristen, and his girlfriend Lindsay for all their support and love. Julie Rhoda. Julie would like to thank her husband, Oscar, for his unconditional support, Professor Siska for keeping her in line, and the six-pack for everything. Emily Rodriguez. Emily would like to thank Danae, mom, dad, Andy, Maria, Austin, and all the friends she's made in school who helped her success and grow. Is Marie Rodriguez. Julie Rule. Julie would like to thank her friends and family for unwavering support, for always putting up with her, especially her parents. I love you. Camila Salazar. Camila would like to thank her mom, sister, grandma, and boyfriend. This journey was never easy, but your love, sacrifices, and belief in me made it possible. Sonia Sabria. Sonia would like to thank her mom, dad, and Alex. She is thankful for the FSW faculty, staff. She couldn't have asked for a better cohort. The Thomas Edison Weekend Evening Program. Lindsay Badillo. Arabella Balsamo. Arabella would like to thank her family, friends, and boyfriend for their constant love and support while reaching this milestone. Ophelia Carrillo. Ophelia would like to thank her family, Sean and Christy, for supporting her. She wouldn't have made this without you. Manuela Caso. Manuela would like to thank her husband, Francisco, for always standing by her and helping her become the nurse she wants to be. Rachel Charleston. Rachel would like to thank everyone who supported her and helped her along this milestone. Catherine Crater. Catherine would like to thank her family, friends, and teachers for supporting her through this program. Mark Entry Darius. Mark Entry would like to thank Professor Gonzalez, Professor Goldrick for supporting him, guiding him, and his stepmom family and friends for standing by him. Janet Dunbar Kaba. Janet would like to thank her husband, Mario, her sweet babies, and her mom for all the support. Ingrid Fernandez. Ingrid would like to thank her father, Juan, for keeping her grounded, her mother, Hilda, for her guidance and last, and Megan for her endless support. Alan Flores Alvaro. Ashley Kidd. Euridria Laura. Euridria would like to thank her family and friends supporting her through everything, especially with all her anxiety. If you know, you know. Sapphire Major Jackson. Samira Martinez Rodriguez. Samira would like to thank her mom, sister, and her family, along with her boyfriend and wonderful friends who have supported her endlessly. Alina Minculet. Alina would like to thank her kids, her loved ones, her amazing cohort, and herself, because in this life, she never says never. Sabrina Mira. Melanie Olivia. Melanie would like to thank her family, especially her parents, her partner, friends, clinical group, and professors for their constant support and encouragement through her journey. Rebecca Oliver. Rebecca would like to thank her husband, Danny, her son, Neo, her mother-in-law, Annette, and her cousin, Andrea, for always supporting her through this journey. Raquel Olmos. Raquel would like to thank her mom for her endless sacrifices, unconditional love, and strength. She is her hero and greatest inspiration. Benjamin Pasteurs. Racinda Ramandan. Sorry. Rosie Sierra. Rosie would like to thank Scott for staying strong and encouraging her when she was doubting herself, as well as her family, classmates, and instructors. And Samantha Tobion. Congratulations. Let's give these students another round of applause. The candle lighting ceremony is where new graduates recite the professional nursing pledge. The candle symbolizes the care and devotion nurses administer to the sick and the injured. The professional nursing pledge marks the transition from student to nurse. Anastasia Charles, please come to the podium and lead graduates in the Professional Nursing Pledge.
Graduates, at this time, please make sure your candles are on. And as I recite the nursing pledge, you will recite it with me. In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I promise to care for the sick with all the skill and understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and to promote health. I will respect at all times the dignity and religious beliefs of the patients under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me and refraining from any action which might endanger life or health. I will endeavor to keep my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level and to give my loyal support and cooperation to all members of the health team. I will do my utmost to honor the International Nursing Code of Ethics applied to nursing and to uphold the integrity of the nurse.
Congratulations, graduate nurses. We're welcome to welcome you to the nursing profession. You may be seated. Before we close, we have several special, very special awards to present. The Florence Nightingale is considered the modern founder of nursing. She was known for her caring and compassion and was instrumental in infection control and nutrition practices that reduced the death rate during the Crimean War. She also made a difference because of her caring, her statistical analysis, her knowledge, and is recognized as establishing the first formalized nursing education program in London in 1860. The Nightingale Awards are presented to honor one of our former Lee campus faculty, Professor Lynn Davis. Professor Davis taught obstetrics, and she passed away while teaching several years back. She was a beloved faculty. She was a caring instructor, and I had the privilege of working with her. She was amazing. She truly did embody all of the characteristics of Florence Nightingale. The Nightingale Award was established by Professor Davis's husband, Mr. Mark Preston. He's not here with us tonight, but he created this award for Edison at the time, for FSW, to honor her legacy and to recognize students at the pinning ceremony who best exemplified the compassion and the competency, the competency and the compassion that she desperately wanted to share with the nursing profession. Mr. Preston, he has had this award for the last 13 years. So again, thank you, Mr. Preston, even though you're not here, for having this award for our students. The following students were identified by faculty as embodying these qualities. And we have the pleasure to be able to award 3 Nightingale Awards this evening. So the first award goes to a Charlotte student. Her name is Jessica Sino, but she's not able to be with us tonight because she was called to active duty last week. So we will make sure that she gets her award, so as soon as she's able to return. The second award goes to a Collier student. Michael Seneca. Congratulations. The third award is for the Thomas Edison Lee campus, and that recipient is Janet Dunbar Kaba. Congratulations. Congratulations to our three recipients of this highest honor. So again, before we left for this evening, I wanted to first of all congratulate each and every one of you again. You can be seated. And let you know again how incredibly proud we are of you. We met you during orientation. You told us how excited you were to be here. We told you how very proud we were of you to just have gotten in the program. At that point, you'd already completed your prerequisites. You met the GPA requirements, and you had passed the admission exam. What many family and friends don't realize is that earning a seat in this very program is no easy task. It's rigorous, it's competitive, and there's lots and lots of applicants. Students had to meet high academic standards. They had to complete a full slate of prerequisite courses. They had to succeed at an entrance exam just to begin the journey. But once you were admitted, your life became a whirlwind. Is that right? Lectures, clinical hours, care plans, concept maps, simulations, simulation scenarios, ATI tests, concept reviews, endless hours of studying. You sacrificed your time, your energy, and your sleep, but you did persist. And now here you are graduating, preparing to take the NCLEX, preparing to officially begin your life as a professional registered nurse. You all told us that you wanted to make a difference, and you will. The conversations that you shared about helping others will happen. Nurses do make a difference, and nurses do save lives. There's many, many stories about nurses who make a difference, and many make you smile, and many of these stories make you want to cry. But I want to ask you, what will be your difference? Instead of sharing someone else's story and how they made a difference, I want you to think about the story that you will someday write. You will be the one caring for the dying patient. You'll be the one offering support to the family members, the one who takes pride in being the very best at the procedure so that your patient doesn't have as much pain. But mainly, you're going to be the expert nurse who treats the patient. You're going to treat the patient with compassion and empathy and patience. You'll be the nurse our future students will look up to for orientation and assistance in clinicals. You'll eventually precept nursing students just as you were just precepted. You'll have so much to offer them. And as Patricia Benner's novice to expert theory says, remember, students don't know what they don't know. You'll be part of the team instrumental in showing them the way. Nurses won't know what a nurse is really supposed to be until they can see one. The one that embodies empathy, caring, compassion, knowledge, and care. We want you to be that nurse. Be the nurse that sees them. You'll no longer be the student, you'll be the teacher. That teacher in the clinical setting, be that nurse, be that role model, be that advocate, be the voice of your patient when they can't speak for themselves. You're also entering a profession that has been consistently ranked as the most trusted profession. Nursing has been ranked as the most honest and ethical profession for the last 25 consecutive years. That's amazing. As of January of 25, 75%. January of 2026, 75% of Americans rate nurses' honesty as high. That trust is sacred. And I know that this graduating class will not only honor that, but raise it to even greater heights. You will advocate for your patients, you will trust your clinical judgment, and you'll ask the hard questions. And yes, you will save lives. We also wanted to remind you that you have so many career options that you can, depending upon what you want to do, you can work in a hospital, you can work in all sorts of other fields. We encourage you to follow your dreams and your professional and educational milestones. You can get a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, a doctorate degree. It's just an endless opportunity for whatever you choose to do with your educational and professional career. But whatever path that you do choose, you simply have to pursue them when you're ready. And again, to all the families and friends of our graduates, like other educational degrees, these students are receiving a degree, but they still have to pass the NCLEX, and they will be doing that very soon. So be patient with them as they continue to study just a little bit longer on that ATI that they were fussing about a little bit earlier, because they need to reach those benchmarks. But again, they will, they'll be taking that test very, very soon. So they're ready to complete the final preparation. So again, we're excited for you. We're proud of you. And again, congratulations to the Spring 26 graduating class. Congratulations.